All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're tackling a massive topic, one that's on pretty much everyone's mind. What is the future of work going to look like in the age of AI? This isn't just some tech trend. It's about our careers, our economy, and really our whole society. So let's get into it and see what that future might hold. I came across this quote online, and it really stuck with me. It perfectly captures why we need to pay attention. The whole idea that, oh, we've handled big changes before, we'll be fine, is a dangerous way to think. It makes us underestimate just how different and how much more disruptive this AI revolution is shaping up to be. And that really leads us to the big central question we're going to explore today. Are we looking at a future with widespread job loss? Or are we on the edge of a huge, maybe even a really positive transformation of what work even means? That's the real tension we need to unpack. So to even begin to answer that, we've got to understand why this AI revolution isn't just another tech boom. It's a whole new ballgame. Let's take a look at the sheer scale and the nature of this change. Okay, this right here breaks it down perfectly. Think about it. The Industrial Revolution was all about machines helping us with our physical work. It was a change in degree. We could just do more, faster. But the AI revolution? It automates cognitive work. Thinking, analyzing, even creating. That's a fundamental change in kind. And that's something we've never, ever dealt with before. And the scale of this disruption, well, it's just staggering. A McKinsey report estimated that by 2030, automation could displace up to 800 million jobs around the world. Just let that number sink in. 800 million. It really shows you the magnitude of what we're talking about here. With a number that big, it's easy for it to just feel like a statistic. But behind that data are real people with real jobs and real anxieties. So let's zoom in a bit and look at the human side of this. Which jobs are right on the front lines of this change? So the key is to understand what AI is really good at. And right now, its sweet spot is anything repetitive, finding patterns in huge amounts of data, and following complex roles. And that means the impact is shifting from the factory to the office. Jobs we used to think of as totally safe, customer service, creating documents, even really skilled work like software development or jobs in law and finance, they're all right in the middle of this transformation. And you can really see the anxiety this is causing, especially in the next generation. A 2024 study in Europe found that while almost 3/4 of young people know AI is going to be a huge part of their careers, less than half of them feel like school's actually preparing them for it. So you've got this massive gap between awareness and readiness, and a real fear that AI could make things even more unequal. Okay, so we've laid out the scale of the challenge, and it sounds pretty daunting, right? But this is where the story pivots, because instead of just a story about replacement, what we're starting to see is a massive shift towards collaboration. We're talking about the rise of human AI teams. This right here, this is the key idea for the rest of our deep dive. The whole conversation is changing. It's becoming less about humans versus machines and way more about how humans can work with machines to do things neither one of us could do alone. And look, this isn't just some optimistic theory. We've got the data to back it up. A Nielsen study found that AI tools can boost productivity by a whopping 66%. And you can see it in practice. Customer service reps are solving problems almost 14% faster. Business documents are getting drafted 59% quicker, which frees people up for more important strategic work. And coders, they're finishing smaller projects more than twice as fast. This isn't replacement. It's a massive upgrade. So what does this new division of labor really look like? Well, this table lays it out perfectly. We hand off the heavy lifting, the data processing, the pattern recognition, the routine stuff to the AI. And that lets us humans double down on what we do best, our uniquely human skills. Things like emotional intelligence, complex critical thinking, leadership, and that real spark of genius creativity, these are the skills that AI just can't touch. And with this new way of working comes entirely new careers. I mean, think about it. 10 years ago, if you told someone you were a prompt engineer or an AI ethics officer, they'd have no idea what you were talking about. Today, those are actual in-demand jobs. So AI isn't just changing jobs, it's creating whole new categories of work that literally did not exist before. This all leads to the most important question. What does this mean for you? How can you actually prepare for this new world of work? So let's break down the practical, future-proof toolkit you're going to need to really thrive. First off, we need to be real about where people are getting their information. This is fascinating. Over half of Gen Z is learning about AI from social media. Meanwhile, teachers and employers are way down the list. This just screams that there's a huge need for structured, reliable education to help people cut through all the noise and the hype. And that kind of structured education really centers on this one key idea: AI literacy. Now, don't let the term scare you. This does not mean everyone needs to become a coder. Not at all. It's really about understanding how to use AI tools effectively and ethically in whatever it is you do. It's becoming a fundamental skill, just like reading or writing. So here it is, your roadmap. Step 1, build that AI literacy. Step 2, double down on critical thinking. An AI might write a report in seconds, but it's your brain that has to ask, is this right? What's the bias here? Is this actually a good strategy? Third, master communication so you can work well in these new human AI teams. And finally, number 4, and this might be the most important one, cultivate a growth mindset. In a world changing this fast, the willingness to constantly learn isn't a bonus. It's your single most important survival skill. Now, building up your own skills is absolutely crucial. But this transformation is so big, it's forcing us to zoom out and have some much bigger conversations as a society. We have to think about how we design our entire new economy. And one of the biggest, most talked about ideas out there is universal basic income, or UBI. The core idea is that if AI causes major job displacement, UBI could act as a universal safety net. It would give every citizen a regular income, making sure everyone can cover their basic needs, whether they have a traditional job or not. Of course, UBI is incredibly complex and, pretty controversial. People who support it say it could soften the blow of automation, streamline welfare, and maybe even boost entrepreneurship by giving people a safety net to take risks. But on the flip side, critics bring up some really serious points: the massive cost, the risk of inflation, and the big question of whether it would discourage people from working. This is without a doubt one of the central debates of our time. So, at the end of the day, whether we end up with mass unemployment or a massive transformation, well, that's not written in stone. This technology is just a tool, and its impact is going to be shaped by the choices that we all make as individuals, as companies, and as a society. So the real question isn't what AI is going to do to us, it's what are we going to do with it? The future's ours to build. How are you going to start building today?